Oi, lads. I mean, I guess we haven't tried just actual mono red, have we? Why have I not tried just mono red? Alright, so is it time for is it time for ley lines? I'm ready for ley lines. Time to switch to other colours? Nope. Eugene is better than Leyline. Is it? Dad, why... Can I just be able to play Bolt, please? Can I please play Bolt? What other card do we want, chat? Snowlands, and you can play Frostbite. Yeah, but I mean, Frostbite's kind of whatever, isn't it? Skewer? Okay, I kind of forgot about Skewer, honestly. At least our mana's gonna be good. That's nice. Do we want Smashing in the deck? Smashing does actually count as a sorcery with Delirium, which is pretty cool. Alright, chat, do we want Smashing or not? Smashing or not? I mean, I'm a little bit scared of paying like 3 for a land when I'm playing Vortex. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, this could be like a 19 land deck, man. I think we don't play this, guys. Like not 4. Like maybe 1 or 2 or something, but... Trash Pepe Lamal. Mate, I don't give a fuck that you pick Seasoned Pyromancer, pack 3, pick 13 and Vintage Cube. The card is terrible, okay? The card is trash. It's way too slow, man. It doesn't do... It's 3 mana, 2/2. At best, draw 2 cards. It's shit. Absolutely useless. 3 mana, 4/4, draw 2. Okay, man. If that's how you want to evaluate that card, then yes. This is why we're playing Leyline of Combustion, because it's 0 mana, deal infinite damage to the opponent. Woohoo! Flame of Keld? Nah, I only like Flame of Keld as a one-of when you're playing Loris. Because you can rebuy it, right? Which is pretty cool, but we don't want Flame of Keld in this deck. I think I'll try 19 lands in this one. So if we play 19 lands, we get to add a card to our deck, chat. Anybody got a card to add to the deck? Like 1 Ox, maybe, but... My issue is that we can only cast Ox in the graveyard, right? We do not have 5 lands to cast it from hand. A Footfall? Nah, not a Footfall. Maybe a Lantern, man. Let's try a Lantern. It's just an incredible card, guys, and it's the best card type in the game for our deck and Artifact, because that's our lowest card type. Alright, let's try like a red version, I guess. Alright, let's just try a full mono red version. Probably should have been the first version that we tried, but... Anonymous gifted 7 subs, and they don't even... Because they're anonymous, they don't get to go in the like gifted sub leaderboard, which is a bit of a scam, really. Which one of you was it, chat? Who was it? Is this a skewer face, chat? I mean, I think with a Bomian play it is, right? It's got to be. I cast Lightning Bolt at sorcery speed. This one's a little bit more interesting, because they could have an apparition for my Bomi, right? I really want to be able to crack the Bomi. But, on the flip side, if I don't cast Skewer now, it's so unlikely that I'm going to be able to cast it next turn either. Because they're for sure, if they're not playing an apparition, they're going to play a creature that's too big for my Bomat to attack, huh? So what do we think here? I think the 3 cards under Bomi right now, maybe 4, is more important than the Skewer. And we might top deck a way to cast a Skewer anyway. Okay, absolutely gas. Excuse me? Excuse me, what? 19 land deck, by the way. 19 land deck. Dude, what the fuck? How did I draw so many lands? Alright. Do we just trade a Den of the Bugbear for a Bodyguard, maybe? I guess so. There's no way to get to 4 mana? Okay, there's no reasonable way to get to 4 mana. Face the place now? Yeah, but I mean I can slow them down with my dens, right? We don't need to cast this right now. Alright, opponent goes to 3. I mean, the no block has just left them dead on board to runes plus vortex trigger. So an interesting strategy from opponent here. A Crone War against the White Weenies, huh? I mean, Chain Whirler, Cinderglasm. A Crone War, man. We actually should maybe have a land in the sideboard, by the way. Dino time? I don't think the Dino's that good. I think I want a land. -1 Vortex. I think we can cut one against mono white. Imagine cutting the best card in the historic. That is the. I've been playing Vortex decks for 4 hours, and that is the first time in 4 hours that I've trimmed even one. So yeah, it's an insane card. One mana, 1/1, draw a card, guys. It's like... It's a good card, huh? It's like 1/10 as good as Edgewell Innkeeper, which is very, very strong. Throbbing Inspector. Dude, what the fuck is going on here? I'm getting scammed. What is this? I've got 19 lands in my deck. 19! Okay, superior color beats inferior color. It seems like the... I mean, I expected that Boros would be best. And it looks like it is so far. We've actually not had... Have we? Have I put a single ley line into play? Like, for 0 mana? Pass. I've just noticed that opponent's playing red. Red, white, life gain. I guess they have a helix, huh? Okay. That's fine. Significantly better for us than the alternative of Helix. Bruv. That's the 2-land, Andy. What's going on? There we go. Three land, Andy. Yeah, we don't need more than 3. 3 is fine. 3 lets me cast my spell and hold up. I would not like the opponents to gain any life. Sketchy Vortex. It's a little sketchy. I can't play light up there, or opponent will be able to gain life on this turn, right? Close one. What, I needed like, what, 2 damage? A shock or something? Man, Chain Whirler is just good, isn't it? Chain Whirler seems to be good in more matchups than I thought. Looks like a Crow War kills all of their creatures except the Valkyrie. Any Segovian Angels in opponent's deck? What the hell is that? Segovian what? I don't know, man. Segovian what?
Where's Monkey Boy?
Yeah. 0-3, my friend. Chainmail Alert, seriously, it's just a good card, I think. Alright, chat, what's the deal? Which one do we use the discharge on? Just the 0-3, maybe? The 1 power one? Nah, I don't know about that. Because we need to stop them gaining the life, right? Our couriers are a ticket? Well, yeah, I mean, I can just kill this one and then crack the one that gets blocked, right? I think it's this one, guys. They take 6 damage, we draw 4 cards. Those are good cards, I think. Maybe we can justify 2 Acroan Wars in the sideboard, but we still need that land, though. Any creatures in this deck, hello? It's my only creature that I've got to try and protect it. That's fine. Traded 2 shocks for 2 mana removals. Seems reasonable. We need 1 more permanent type in the graveyard for cave. Or to unholy heat the cave, I mean. Okay, I guess I should have casted this first. please don't make me lose to not being able to get Delirium going. Decoloration in Stone. That card is awful. Okay, gas. Full gas. Alright, chat, we have to use both? It's okay. Bomi in the bin would make my channeler 3 power, but I think it's a good top deck. I can play Bomi, attack with it. And the Bugbear? And we get to hold up a Vortex trigger too. Rip in pieces. Alright, chat. Last game. Yeah, Bolt and Ragavan would be helpful. But the Wizards just hates red, man. Wizards are a bunch of red haters. Every non-red player hates red? Maybe. It's my favourite colour, but that's simply because I'm a Chad. So it would make sense. Arcanist versus... This is a -5, guys. Opponent is gonna take 5 here. You better believe opponent's about to take 5. Okay, nice. I'm telling you, dude, it's the best card in Historic. Once we find the best Vortex deck, we've got the best deck in Historic, straight up. It's the nuts against everything, man. It's the nuts against everything. Arcanist, Citadel, Mizzix's Mastery, Tybalt's Trickery. It's the nuts against everything. Okay, 4 lanterns coming through it. Exploiting stupidity isn't really you winning. Well, I mean, what's the alternative? The alternative is they play a 2-mana 1/3 with no text. Oh no. If only our opponent didn't cast a spell with Arcanist, that would be so bad for us. What about Torbran in this deck? Torbran. I mean, you give me Leyline of Torbran and I'll play it. Why don't we just print Leyline of Torbran? A Torbran that gets to go into play at the start of the game. For free. They'll never do it, chat. Free 2/4. I don't even need the 2/4 body. You can put it on an enchantment. It's fine. I don't even want the body. I'm not greedy. I'm not asking for the body. Never in hand. Never in hand, man. Okay, that does not count as the last match. Let's play one more. How is Labour Day in Scotland? We don't have a Labour Day, man. We don't do any Labour Day. We just stream in front of webcams or get a calculator out and do a spreadsheet, you know? We've transcended Labour. We just leave that to you in America to do for us, and then we'll just import the goods. We're chilling. That or sheep paradigm? Yeah. One of the two. The whiskey? Nobody really drinks whiskey, man. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, I've come to the conclusion, I mean, I've said this before. I am of the belief that no human being enjoys whiskey. You've got two categories. There's two categories of people. There's people who don't like whiskey, and then there's people who drink it, don't like it, and pretend to like it to try and impress their friends who are also doing the same thing. But at the end of the day, everyone's just pretending. Chat, how do we feel about a Bomey crack here? Is this a Bomey crack? It's an interesting Bomey crack, right? Nah. I bottled it, chat. I choked. This is fine though. I've just noticed that this dude's playing Phoenix, aren't they? Actual, factual Phoenix. In the current year. One of main. Bruv, come on, man. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? 19 Landos. Ba-da-boom-ba-boom. Like, do we want to let them surveil? I think so, right? We want to let them surveil, like, before cracking the lantern? Because we might be able to exile another Phoenix or Ox or whatever. It's, like, kind of interesting, right? Like, I think I pass. Do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Kind of interesting game here. Did you get a card to reveal? I got like 6, man. I got like a set of 6 witches. That was good. Full cost lightning axe. You don't see that every day. Hard cast lightning axe, huh? Playing some chess today after this match, man. That was an incredibly risky play from opponent. Question is, chat, what are we doing? Do we play the channeler or do we activate the runes? If I activate the runes, I actually don't have enough mana to activate the second one next turn, so I'd have to draw land. Never drawn a land. So 26% of the time we draw land. 11% of the time we draw the required burn. Or wait, 19. 24%. So we're like literally 50% to draw lethal. If we're not dead, which we might be. 6, 10, 12. They need 5 damage, 2 spells. 2 spells dealing 3. Very close game. I guess some of the cards that are 50% to not be lethal will end up being lethal. Like, or could end up being lethal, I mean. Like Bomi, like Light Up. So I would say we're above, slightly above 50% for lethal. I'm actually dead to Lightning Axe on my 1-1. Close game. When opponent made that play, like, to play the Ox, and we drew, like, I don't know how many creatures I had left, like 4. Any non-creature would have been so good. What are we cutting, man? Maybe the Vortex. Two mana, 1 kicker, board wipe. It's not that good. It's not that good at all. We did draw the 1-off Vortex. It's kind of insane how little amount of times we've started the game with a leyline in our hand. It's actually crazy. Where is our removal? Hello? So greedy playing the Sprite Dragon before the iteration, man. Exile Ox, huh? I don't understand this, man. I don't understand. There's only 19 lands in this deck. That was like over half of the matches are just getting like flooded all day. Crazy. Que Ecuador! Ecuador!